Hi and welcome back to Antai Hospital's YouTube channel, and today we'd like to talk about the implications of MRKH and what you can do about it. Now, MRKH syndrome is the disorder of the absence of two important organs of the reproductive system, which is the absence of the uterus and absence of the vagina. Now, this disorder, although rare, can cause some far-reaching complications, implications in the woman's life. Now, uh, to properly know whether or not you have MRKH syndrome, it causes primary amenorrhea, which means you will not be experiencing any menstruation even though you reach the age of 17, 18. Although your secondary sexual characteristics, development of the breasts, pubic hairs, all is present, but still no menses, you can very likely predict that there is a presence of MRKH. And how you properly diagnose this is that when you go for B ultrasound, there's an absence of these two organs that I mentioned. Then it is a clear diagnosis. Now, what implications it can cause is that it can affect the woman's life both in biological terms and also in societal terms. In societal terms, which means that these women usually will get difficulty into getting into relationships, starting families, getting into marriage. Now, this is a very important implication that we want to solve. That's why treatment is very necessary. And we urge you to receive treatment to overcome this quite important factor, because if you do not engage in relationships difficult to get into marriage, then these people will be very frustrated and the quality of life will be low as well. Second implication is the biological implication. These women cannot get pregnant, unable to have their own children because the lack of these two organs, and because usually the attachments are also not present. Although they are present, it's just that it's uh, in a different location. They believe that these women can no longer have their own uh, children, although there are ways to overcome this. That is why we emphasize treatment at Antai Hospital. Antai Hospital offers treatment using reconstructive surgery to reconstruct the vaginal canal and also reconstruct the uterus. As we mentioned before, we do not need to use any graft tissues from any other part of the body because all tissues are present within the pelvic cavity, including the ovaries, the fallopian tube, even tissues that make up the uterus, vaginal canal. And our doctors simply need to identify these uh, tissues, these organs, and then put them back into their original shape using 3D laparoscopic surgery in combination with hysteroscopy. Now, this surgery benefits is that you do not need to use any vaginal mold. You won't be experiencing any sexual intercourse pains after the surgery, and you have chances of menstruating regularly. So you see, after receiving surgery, you instantly restore your ability. You feel like a woman now because you already have the symbolic organs, those two very important organs, and you menstruate regularly again, and you can engage in sexual intercourse. Because without treatment, usually these patients don't have any opening of the vagina at all. They're unable to get intercourse, engage in sexual intercourse, and they don't menstruate regularly. And even if they do engage, there's immense pain and can cause bleedings. At the end of the day, we want these women to actually engage in societal norms, engage in relationships, and start their own family. And this can be done with our reconstructive surgery. And we offer this treatment to all patients who are in need of it. And the benefits is that upon completion of surgery, you can go to any hospital and you can see there's a presence of a healthy, normal functioning uterus and vaginal canal. That is our guaranteed. If this is not found, if this is not confirmed by third parties, then we will offer you full refund to any patient who is seeking our treatment at our hospital. Now, some patients, when they talk about MRKH, they want to keep their identity anonymous. They don't want their family members to know, and they also do not want their future husband to know. And we can be fully understanding of the situation, and there are things that we can do to help you. We can keep your identity anonymous, keep these types of informations. If you don't want to let people know, keep it to yourself. Don't go for multiple diagnoses. Just go for one single diagnosis and maybe get a second opinion. Once it's confirmed, quickly receive treatment as soon as you can, as early as you can during your young ages. These things can be conducted by taking out treatment, because conventional treatment, they will need you to wear vaginal mold. Our treatment, you do not need to wear any vaginal mold, and you can achieve orgasms, and you can menstruate regularly. So it's as if you've never had this problem in the first place. But if you do have a partner who's suffering from this condition and you are clearly aware and you want her to get treated, then this is the video for you. This is the treatment that you are seeking. So please get in touch with us for our reconstructive surgery for more information on that and how we do this surgery and how long do you need to be hospitalized and what can you expect after surgery. Now, when you're talking about pregnancy, of course, once all the attachments are rearranged to the correct places, the only way to achieve pregnancy is using IVF. Success rates are extremely significant, tremendous, and you can achieve your pregnancy with no complications through IVF. So, upon receiving this treatment, you see that you have regained your symbolic organ, you feel like a woman again, you menstruate again, you have sexual intercourse, you're able to engage in healthy sex life, and you can have pregnancies as well. Although it's from artificial methods, but it still allows you to reap the benefits to, and also be part of society and also achieve your dreams of starting a family and being normal again. So please get in touch with Antai Hospital, as we've already done over 5,000 cases of MRKH syndrome over the past 2 decades, and we can help you keep your identity anonymous and help you achieve your fertility goals. So please leave some feedback down below and stay tuned to the next video.